Merhabalar arkadaşlar. Yeniden Hogwarts Legacy'ye hoş geldiniz. Kaldığımız yerden derslerden devam edelim. İşaretleyelim.
Revelio.
Burada var. Bunu da açtık. Görelim bakalım dersin.
Good morning, Professor Garlick.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here, you'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden.
Hoş bulduk.
We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root.
Adamız.
Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we?
Evet,
First,
kulaklarımızı
let's
koruyalım
protect our
arkadaşlar.
ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. Quickly, place your mandrake in the new pot and tap out the soil. The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm
Temiz
very
bir
sorry about
reparo.
that.
Bitti abi.
Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get some.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Evet.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
Ha, tabii bunu yapmayacaktık.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your destiny will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we
Buradan aldıklarımızla
branch
iksir
out?
yapacağız.
Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Hello. Saw you
Hello
on your
there.
way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages.
Düelloda artistik
Up
yapan
these stairs
çocuk
will
değil
take
misin
us
bize?
there. But your lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me? Revelio.
Draw with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well,
Here we are. Home of the Chinese Go on. Grab it. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it. And they'll do the rest.
Hepsini toplayayım mı lan?
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup,
Ya tabii
even if it
ki.
is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class.
Durun yok yani.
Revelio.
I'll see you back in class.
Evet şurada var bir tane.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here.
Hallettik
I
hocam.
tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime.
geliriz.
I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Görüyoruz hocam.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
To make anything grow, we must first.
Milletin notlarını niye topluyor öyle?
Kindness and concern are as necessary in the greenhouse as in the Great Hall.
Şimdi Sıra gidelim. Arada bir şeyler var mı acaba?
Revelio.
My family's out. It's getting too old.
What am I?
Yan görev daha var galiba.
Revelio.
Böyle burayı da açtık.
Someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade.
Professor Black would never allow that. It would.
I bet he knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
Dersimize başlayalım.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion.
Bu önemli ya.
Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Karıştırdık.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
Hadi görelim.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. You remember me, don't you? Gareth Weasley.
Yes. We met in the common room.
Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather, as you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission. Perhaps you could grab it for me.
Yani yok yerden niye
I
oğlum
don't
beni
know,
böyle şeylere
Gareth. I don't
karıştırıyorsunuz
want to
ya?
get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
Ne yapsak acaba?
Very well. I'll bring you a Fwooper feather.
Brilliant!
Zaten
Wait
başımız
until
her
you
türlü
see what
belaya
I'm brewing.
giriyor. Bir de
Hurry
buna
back to me when
gir.
you have the feather.
A well-prepared witch. Precision is key when brewing potions.
Hoca görmeden al şunu.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Endurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Should you chop the Didney or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
Bunu yapıyoruz.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah! Get it! Oh! Dragon Dog! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Endurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall
I'll
assume
fair.
that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Evet. He, bu var. Ben daha büyüğü öğreneceğim.
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from that inspiration.
Sir Nicholas, our house ghost, is looking for you. You can find him near the Great Hall.
If only a new student were to help me with my
Sen hep çıkıyorsun karşıma, sana yardımcı olacağım, bekle sen.
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked you to do.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Expelliarmus!
You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life one day.
Leviosa!
Bir şey var mıydı?
Professor, do you have a moment?
I do. What is it?
Actually, perhaps another time.
Perhaps. Good to see you think things through.
Evet, harita değil.
Might some kind soul help me?
Sana yardım edeceğim ya.
Are you alright?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
I'm sorry the other students weren't more friendly.
That's kind of you. I suppose there are a few decent souls here. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented fifth year to help me.
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my
Artistik yapmana
gobstones
yardım ediyor
that
sana
high
burada.
got up there somehow.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
O haritada gösteriyor bir şeyleri.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Ne dedi bu? Yukarılara bir yerlere saklıyorlar. Aha, bir şey var. Şu mu?
Accio! Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones.
Aa bu.
I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
Başka? Buraya bir gidelim bakalım. Orada bir tane gösteriyor ama. Bir yukarıda mı acaba?
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio.
O yoksa da sayfa buldum. İnelim aşağıya. İllere be kardeşim. Aa.
Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
Şurada bir tane daha görünüyordu ya. Orada nerede acaba? Orada. De yürüme.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Bulamadık ya. Şurada var bir tane de. Oradan uzaklaşmayayım. Bulalım şunu ya.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Abi ulan buraya niye girmiyorsun ki? Ha, burada işte.
Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones.
Yallah.
I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
Diğerleri. Buraya koşacağız mecbur. Lan dur.
Revelio.
Neyse şunun gördüğümün bilgilerini bulalım da. Nereye gideyim?
Revelio.
Olur.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Ne iş yapıyorum? Karşısındaki şeylerin ilgili herhalde. Tükürdüğümün bilgilerini bulalım da.
Accio.
Ne oldu? Çıktık buralara. Daha yukarıda diyor.
Revelio.
Ha, buradan mı çıkış varmış oraya?
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Okey. Burada mı? Aa, şurada sayfa var.
Revelio.
Ya şurada da bilye görüyorum bir tane.
Accio.
Burada başka bir şey var mı?
Revelio.
Orada bir sayfa daha var. Şurada.
Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Bir tane daha var. Bir kalmadı herhalde. Ha, burada çok yakınında bir tane daha var gibi görünüyor. Aa, doğru. Diğeri nerede?
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Accio.
That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her.
Geçtik, görmemişiz. Oraya gidelim. Teslim edelim tükürdüğümün bilgilerini. Nereden? Neredeydi bu kız?
I hope you've had more luck than I did
Buldum,
tracking
buldum.
down my gob.
Hello, Zenobia. I found all your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
Al bunları, al benden.
Of course. They are yours after all.
Oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you. Speaking of which, now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
Hadi bir de oyun oynayalım kardeş, gel.
I'm sure they'd be willing
I
to
don't
play
know.
after the trouble spent getting them back. It's a fine idea.
Isn't it? Oh, we'll have so much fun together laughing as all the losers get sprayed, which won't include me. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
Olmadık. yan görevlere de yapalım tabii bir yandan ya. Burada bir şey var. Neredeyse başsizlik. Yani kafası yarım ayrılan abimiz değil mi? Gören bilye neden abi? Başka işim yok Allah aşkına. Bunlar büyük herhalde. Şu ağaçta bir sayfa var mıdır? Bence olmalı. Ayıp etmişsiniz. Bunu açalım. Ne yapıyor lan, duvarda yürüyor.
It's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
Ne istiyorsun oğlum, bizi
Are you
sallat.
calling me, Gareth?
I was. After you helped me with that fupa feather and potions, I reckoned you might be just the person I need. You see, I have an idea for a fizzing Whizbee-inspired beverage, but I'm missing a key ingredient.
Where do you find time for this and your homework?
I've plenty of time for both. Been managing for years. So, I suspect the key ingredient in fizzing Whizbees is dried billywig stings. I heard there's a store of them in Honeyduke's cellar. I'd get them myself, but my Aunt Matilda has her eye on me. Thinks I need to focus on potions class for a while, not for my own brews. I was hoping you could follow a secret passage to Honeyduke's cellar and grab a few dried billywig stings for me.
Sounds simple enough. And who wouldn't want to go to Honeyduke's?
Ah, brilliant. Thank you. The passage is hidden behind the statue of a one-eyed witch in the third-floor corridor. Just tap it with your wand and say, Descendium.
I'll see what I can do, Gareth.
Fair enough. You shall be the first one to taste my newest brew if you can be of help. Perhaps I can convince a meat to help me with my potions homework. Get my aunt to loosen her reins a bit.
Beni bir dakika bırak.
I'll need to get those dried billywig stings for Gareth.
You there? Yes, you. I wonder if you might come with me for a moment.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Yes, Sir Nicholas de Mimsy Porpington, at your service.
Nice to meet you, Sir Nicholas.
I know about the book you found and its missing pages. I may be able to help. Follow me, if you will. It's not too far.
Wait, how do you know about the book? And that it's missing pages?
Word gets around amongst the ghosts. You were spotted with Mr. Sallow in the restricted section. Don't worry, your secret's safe with me. This may be a leap, but I believe I know who ended up with those pages. I'd be happy to take you to him, if you'd be so kind as to perform a small favor for me along the way.
Ne istiyorsun dayı?
A small favor in exchange for getting those pages.
Yes, it's nothing really. I'd be grateful if you could simply go into the kitchen and procure a little rotten roast beef.
I beg your pardon. Roast beef. Rotten roast beef.
That is correct. Rotten roast beef. If one floats through it just right, one can almost taste it.
Revelio. Ugh. I suppose I can do that. But why me?
It's simple, my young friend. My ghostly form cannot carry it. Now, if you'd be so kind as to collect the roast beef, I shall explain everything else in due course. Ah, here we are. Tickle the pear and head on in.
Did you say tickle the pear?
Yes, in the painting. I'll wait right here. Do try not to get in the way of the house elves. I'm already imagining the sweet aroma of rotten roast beef.
Bu ne lan? Ahmet öldürdü. İyi.
Our students
never will
in the
understand
kitchen.
students.
What could
Plenty
they
of
want?
delicious food and what found themselves a bit peckish lately.
Certainly
you know how
makes
hungry
rookies'
growing
job
humans
easier.
can get.
It smells glorious in here. Here's some beef, but it's not rotten. I'd best keep looking. Revelio. Ugh, there's a disgusting smell. I must be getting close.
Oh, a student? What a treat! What can Finky get for you? A pumpkin pasty? Perhaps some Welsh rabbit?
Sounds lovely, but what I really need is this rotten roast beef.
Ah, Nick sent you, didn't he? Please help yourself. Finky supposes Nick's tired of loitering about simply to experience the faintest memory of the taste of food.
It was nice to meet you. Thank you for the beef.
Happy to help, and to meet you as well. Please give Nick Finky's regards.
Teşekkürler. Burada bir
I knew all
sayfamız
of
var.
this was going on right beneath our feet.
Ah, you're back. No trouble, I take it?
Not at all. Finky sends her regards, along with the rotten roast beef.
Ah, glad to hear it. Kind elf, Finky. Now, let's get that beef to Sir Patrick Delaney Podmore, and you'll be one step closer to finding those pages.
This is all rather cryptic, Sir Nicholas. What's going on?
Terribly sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Sir Patrick organizes the Headless Hunt, a group of headless ghosts who gather for various, headless activities.
Headless activities?
Yes, you'll see. Anyway, I don't know how, but a member of that hunt, Richard Jackdaw, had the pages when he was alive. My plan is to take the rotten roast beef to Sir Patrick so that he'll allow me, us, to engage with the hunt and speak to Jackdaw. Shall we?
Hadi gidelim
Very
artık, gel.
well. I'd like to meet Sir Patrick myself and see this headless hunt.
Ah, wonderful. You won't regret it.
Ne yapıyorsun
Do
öyle?
stay behind me. It's Sir Patrick we want.
Oi, Nesta, look who's here.
What have we told you, nearly headless Nick?
Hello, Sir Ramsett. Do let us pass. We've brought a little something for Sir Patrick.
Probably come to try to beg his way in again.
Do they always talk to you like that?
Ah, all in good fun. Once Sir Patrick lets me join the Headless Hunt, I'll be right there with them. This offering is sure to win him over.
Don't forget why I'm here, sir.
Rest assured, you'll have your information from a young jackdaw in no time. Wherever he may be.
What I'd give for a flagon of mead or a nice leg of lamb right about now. Then this party would be complete.
How about the next best thing, Sir Patrick?
Ah, Sir Nicholas. And a student. Who let you in?
We brought you a gift.
This is all very suspicious. What do you really want? As if I need to ask.
It's Richard Jackdaw. Where can we find him? May we speak to him?
Jackdaw, eh? Why, here he is now. What a shame. Without his head. I bet you've always wondered what that's like, eh, Nick?
Sir, you jest.
It's bound to be around here somewhere. Probably being used in a game. If you find it, I give you my permission to speak with him, my young mortal. It's the least I can do for you for bringing this putrescent gift home.
Sir, there's another matter I wish to discuss with you, if I may.
Tut, tut, Sir Nicholas. How many times do I have to tell you? Our entry requirements are quite clear.
But, sir,
we aren't the Headless except for a little bit of tendon hunt, after all. Now, please, follow me, and I shall help you find your way out.
Farewell, my young friend. Perhaps your luck with these chaps will be better than mine.
If the headsman could only see me now. I'd say he's in over his head this time.
Who will be next to play our little game of hide-and-seek amongst the pumpkins?
Hello again. Can you help me?
Ah, Sir Nicholas's young friend. Has he abandoned you?
Not at all. I need to speak to Richard Jackdaw. Sir Patrick said his head might be around here somewhere.
Indeed it might be. It is a bit unorthodox to include a mortal, but if you do wish to speak with him... Oh, why not? You can speak with Jackdaw if you can find his head amongst these pumpkins. Not just once, but 5 times. Good old Dumfrey will move the head to a different spot each time you find it. Those are the rules. What say you?
Deneyin.
If that's what I need to do to speak to Jackdaw, I'll do it.
Marvelous! Of course, a mortal holding a wand has an advantage over us ghosts. You can simply blast away to your heart's content. Remember, the game's not over until you find him 5 times. Begin! Cast away until you find him.
Discovered already? Looks like we need to find another pumpkin to hide in, eh, Jackdaw?
Whatever you say, Dumfrey. This is not my finest moment.
I could do that too if I had a wand.
That ghost said I should blast away to my heart's content.
And then I would be the one to clean up this mess. I could do that too if I had a wand. Yes, Bobby.
Good job, I suppose. But we're not through with you.
I'm glad then I won't be the one to clean up this mess.
I've never seen it played like this. How delightful.
I could do that too if I had a wand and a body. Then I could be the one to clean up this mess. I could do that too if I had a wand.
I've never seen it played like this. How delightful. Oh, what fun! A student is playing!
Why did I come back here?
I've never seen it played like this. How delightful.
And then I won't be the one to clean up.
Oh, what fun! A student is playing! I've never seen it played like
I could do that too if I had a wand and a body.
Here we go again.
And then I won't be the one to clean up this mess.
Diyor da.
I could do that too if I had a wand and a body.
You're sure to find him.
Yine bulmaya çalışıyorum zaten oynuyormuş gibi halkabakları.
Served you well. Still, I believe congratulations are in order.
Not too bad for a mortal. Now, say what you need to say to old Jackdaw here, hmm? You've earned it.
Nicely done. But what's going on? You're not a member of the Headless Hunt.
No, I'm not. Sir Nicholas said you might know the location of some pages I'm looking for.
Merlin's beard. I know precisely the ones you mean. I pinched them from Peeves. How could I forget? The map on those pages led me to my demise. I was not ready for what awaited me in that cave. The pages are likely still mouldering away with my, remains. Quite a final adventure, I must confess.
The pages are why you lost your head, and I must visit a cave and search for your corpse.
Yes. You'd think a decapitated ghost would get used to the word corpse. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you where to go?
I need those pages, so I suppose I'd better meet you. Thank you.
Not to worry. I'll just need to be reunited with my body first. But Dumfries can handle that. See you at the forest's edge.
Evet. Direkt gidecek miyiz yoksa? Ama bunu seçelim. Bu da öyle böyle. Bu şekilde de koşacağız sanırım. Neyse tamam, burada bir sıkıntılar olacak. Bölümlük bu kadar diyelim. Yasak ormanı bir sonraki bölümde girip sayfaları arayacağız. Görüşürüz diyelim o zaman.